During a gun deal, the man noticed the buyer assembled the firearm faster than a top-tier agent, so David deliberately misaligned the scope. To his horror, the buyer hit the target every time, no matter how he aimed. David was certain the guy was a top-notch hitman. Turns out David had quit his job with the agency a few days earlier, and his boss set up this gun transaction. Connecting the dots, David suddenly made sense of everything. The buyer handed him the sniper rifle to test the silencer. After firing several shots, the buyer was stoked and gave David a partial deposit. But David lied, saying the rifle needed tweaks, and they set a meet 4 days later. Back home, David parked his car by the road, sabotaged it, and drove it to a shop. While it was being fixed, he swiped scrap parts to build his own sniper rifle. Once home, he disassembled the parts and started crafting a custom silencer. Killing the buyer needed a special bullet, so he filed one down, drilled a hole, and filled it with mercury. Next, he needed a barrel. David bought black market parts and fashioned a rifle identical to the original. 4 days later, they met again. David hid the bullet and got the rest of the deposit. The next day, the buyer took the rifle to an assassination spot, locked onto David, and pulled the trigger. But the rifle killed the buyer instead. David rushed over, demanding to know the hitman's motive. A month back, David and his girlfriend were on vacation when he spotted footprints. He yanked her behind a rock as bullets hit the stone. David fired back, took out the attackers, and told her to call the cops. But when she turned, he pulled the trigger. He suspected she was a killer too, since only she knew about the trip. To get answers, David tracked down his boss, who gave him car keys. He drove to the countryside, but the second he stepped out, something felt off. He bailed, ditched his phone, and ended up in a small town. With clear sightlines, it was the perfect place to lay low.